United in 93 is directed by Paul Greengrass and stars Christian Clemenson, Cheyenne Jackson, and David Allen Bash. It focuses on the event of 9/11 and witness the heroes, the victims, as well as the terrorists involved. United 93 to me is the best movie about 9/11 that exists. There have been a few of them over the years, and I think that this movie really covers all of it, and it is just a terrifying movie to witness because you know what's gonna happen. You know that these people on the plane aren't gonna make it out alive, and you watch this movie unfold in real time, and it becomes kind of like a horror movie. It is really hard to watch at times because the acting here is so good. I think that Paul Greengrass really did a fantastic job directing this movie, and he also hired unknown actors here. He didn't go after a Leonardo DiCaprio. He didn't go after a Matt Damon. And I think that was a wise choice for this movie because the movie sucks you into the terrible situation that these people are going through. They know that they're going to die. These passengers, they know that their fate is already sealed and they can't really get out of it. But they do fight. They do try to fight for their own survival. And I mean, it is just hard to watch. I love this movie, but I don't watch it often because it is not an easy sit through. The tragedy was so huge, and it is one of the most terrible tragedies that we've ever faced as a human civilization. And I think the more and more we get away from this tragedy, the more and more we sort of start to forget that it actually happened. But I think it's important to just think about this event, especially on this day, on September 11th. We just think about the victims. Love the way that it's shot. This movie feels really gritty, and it feels like a documentary almost. And I like that it unfolds in real time. It was probably the only way that you could tell this story because this story only takes place over one day. So you kind of have to do that, but I think that this movie is superbly well directed. Paul Greengrass was the right choice to make this movie. He can really shoot these action sequences well, and the handheld camera work is just really well done here. Paul Greengrass is an exceptional action movie director, and I really respect Greengrass. I think that he is one of the best action filmmakers of today. I really do. And I think that he was the best choice to direct United 93. He was really a fantastic choice for this film. The film zooms in on the passengers and crew of Flight 93, ordinary people placed in an unimaginable situation. And their bravery becomes the heart of the story, and we are attached to these people that are about to die. It is just really hard to watch. The film also doesn't sensationalize the story, or it doesn't have any big emotional scenes, or it doesn't sweep you up with the music. I like that it remains grounded. I like that this movie's approach is kind of like a documentary approach. It puts you into the situation and you are there, and I really admire that. The movie is also really well balanced. The film shows the people on the plane as well as the military, and we also focus a little bit on the terrorists. And I really like having an in-depth knowledge of what happened on that day. I'm not going to go into the conspiracy theories because that's not this movie's purpose. I do believe some of them, but I'm not going to go into all of that. Yeah, the way that this movie is directed, the way that it's presented, I think it is just an amazing experience, and I love the film. And I like that there are really not a lot of special effects here. Everything is pretty practical. I think that was the best approach to this film. Anybody could have visualized the movie, like Michael Bay would have done this movie a disservice. Like he is made in like Pearl Harbor, which just a very bad film. But I think that when you take on a tragedy like this, you need to treat it with respect, and that's what Paul Greengrass does here. And yeah, this movie is just terrifying. It's beautiful at the same time, and it is probably the best movie of the 9/11 disaster. And I also like the World Trade Center film with Nicolas Cage. I think that's a good film too. There have been a few of them. There's been a lot of documentaries. I like the Falling Man documentary. You can watch it on streaming right now. It is just kind of a hard watch. I like to pay tribute to everybody that lost their lives on this day and their families, because yeah, that was just a terrible tragedy. We are still warring with each other, and I don't know if it's ever gonna stop. Probably not. We're probably never gonna stop fighting each other, even though we live on the same planet. I just wish that we did, and I think that sometimes we go to war, and it's probably not even the only solution that there is. And yeah, war sucks. The consequences of war can be disastrous, but we're human, we're not perfect, and we have to live with our mistakes. This movie is awesome. I'd give this movie an A. It's really a fantastic thrill ride. Yeah, please watch this if you haven't seen it. If you did, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.